Abuser Registry Policy. Why is it important? Our staff will be educated on the potential risks and consequences associated with abuse, neglect, or exploitation of vulnerable individuals under the care of DSPs. Our direct support professionals, DSPs, will be informed about the circumstances under which they may be reported to an abuser registry. What constitutes abuse, neglect, or exploitation? Examples of abuse: physical, emotional, sexual and financial abuse, inflicting injury, verbal insults or humiliation, inappropriate touching or unauthorized use of an individual's finances. Examples of neglect: medical and supervisory neglect, failing to provide necessary medical care or not providing proper supervision that might lead to accidents. Examples of exploitation: labor exploitation, forcing an individual to perform labor for little or no compensation. Legal consequences and impact. Criminal charges. Penalties can include misdemeanor or felony charges, fines and restitution, incarceration, and/or probation. Mandatory reporting and investigation. Allegations of abuse, neglect, or exploitation are often subject to mandatory reporting laws. If a report is made, authorities, such as Adult Protective Services or law enforcement, are required to investigate, which can lead to formal charges if the claims are substantiated. Placement on state or federal abuser registry. If a DSP is placed on a state or federal registry, they will be barred from working in positions that involve caring for vulnerable populations within that state. Loss of employment and certification, termination or loss of certification or license. Civil liabilities. Civil penalties may include monetary damages or punitive damages. Reputation and personal consequences. Being found guilty of abuse, neglect, or exploitation can lead to irreparable damage to the individual's reputation, affecting personal relationships and future opportunities. Steps DSPs can take to prevent legal consequences. Review and reporting. Supervisors and the Human Resources Department will continuously monitor and review reports to ensure any instance of abuse is addressed in accordance with state and federal law. Most importantly, if you observe any questionable behavior or have concerns about the care being provided, it should be reported immediately to your supervisor. In the event of a confirmed case, the DSP's inclusion on the abuser registry will be immediately communicated to all relevant authorities. Clear communication. Be clear about the actions that you are taking. Ensure individuals under your care understand what you are doing and why. Individuals' level of understanding may vary. Be mindful of nonverbal cues and tones. Always approach each situation with a calm and respectful demeanor. Documentation. Accurately record any significant incidents or care routines. This will minimize any potential misunderstanding. Consult with your supervisor if unsure on how to handle a certain incident. Professional boundaries. It is important to respect the individual's space and preferences. Consider the cultural differences with the individual you are working with.